Today we're going to talk about mounting a print or any artwork it could be. For this print in particular though, you see we have some edges that are uneven and we want to make sure that we have a consistent edge around the print itself. So we're going to start by doing some tearing. What I like to do, some people like to cut, but I think this is a little bit quicker. And you use a ruler as an edge and you're going to hold this down and then you're actually going to just tear the paper along the edge of the ruler. And I don't measure this, I'm mostly just eyeballing it. One of the nice thing about tearing is that it gives a more natural edge, which you get when you buy higher quality papers for printing. So this is kind of a cheap way to do that. So I do all four edges, tearing them. I bring the paper pretty much straight up, holding on the edge and moving quickly to get your tear. Then I have some papers that are pre-cut. I'm going to use a black paper and then I'm going to use a colored paper. In this case I chose green, and then my print is going to go on top. So it has kind of a three-layered look. Now when you glue, it's always important to work from smallest to biggest. So my smallest paper is the print itself, then the green paper, and onto the black. So I'm going to be gluing twice, starting with the smallest paper. When you glue, you flip it over. You want to make sure that your glue bottle is open. Right now when I squeeze, nothing's coming out. I also notice there's some glue on the top. That could be dry glue. If it's dry glue, it might not breathe when you open it. You want to make sure you can hear it breathing. And you're just twisting the orange tip, not the whole thing. When I do my gluing, I am gluing only on the edges and I'm using the dot, dot, not a lot method. Particularly if you use too much glue when we do our prints, the ink we use is water-based, and if you gob it on, it's actually going to make the ink wet again and it could change the color. Then I pick up my smaller paper, do my best to eyeball it in the center. Very quickly just tap it down because I know that the ink's going to start to get moist, and then I'm going to quickly do the last one. So again, I'm flipping over the green, dot, dot, not a lot, all the way around. Close to the edge, but not too close. We don't want any oozy goozies. Even though it says it dries clear, you can still see it, and it often can make it look a little bit messy. So once again, I'm going to eyeball it in the center, trying to make all the edges even. You do have a little bit of play if you don't put it right on the edge, if you didn't quite hit the mark. Then you press it down, and you are finished.